We will continue our story in episode 8, where we would see the Autobots busy fighting off Blitzwing and them having an easy time. As, like I said in part 2, Blitzwing is on the same level as Optimus, well, close to the same level. And the fact that Optimus has a few other Autobots helping him is kind of overwhelming for Blitzwing. So he's about to be killed, but thanks to Soundwave, he manages to escape. And Blitzwing says that he's gonna be getting his revenge very soon, as he quickly leaves. And the Autobots go back to base. And then Ironhide will inform Optimus that there's an Autobot ship that landed about a couple kilometers away. They can easily drive there, but they have to. It's gonna take like an hour or two for them to arrive, but they can just ground bridge there quickly. Optimus is like, another Autobot ship? Who is it this time? Anna's like, I'm not sure. Bulkhead says it might be a wrecker, so we should go check quickly. Hearing this, Springer and Hot Rod immediately want to come in. Optimus brings them along with Bulkhead and Ironhide, and they would arrive and see an interesting sight, as we would see two bots busy fighting each other. And the two bots that are fighting are Wheeljack and Dreadwing. As I'm adding Dreadwing a bit earlier because who am I gonna bring in episode 6 is it's gonna be tough for the Autobots, I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, we have Dreadwing, and Dreadwing is busy fighting off Wheeljack, and they're having an equal fight a bit. But when the Autobots arrive, Dreadwing is a bit surprised to see Optimus. Now, basically, he gets surrounded by all the other Autobots, and Bulkhead quickly checks up in his body. Wheeljack is like, "Jackie, you good?" I'm good, Bulk. It's been a while, bro. Yeah, it has been. Then no, Springer comes behind him and smacks him on the head and says, "Did you forget about me, bro?" Springer, it's been a while, bro. Yeah, it's been a hot minute. As both bots help Wheeljack up, and Wheeljack's like, "Now with all of us together, we can easily kill him." "Indeed, Wheeljack." As Wheeljack turns and smiles and says, "It's been a while, Lieutenant Ironhead. It's been a while, Jackie." As Ironhead was a wrecker, so him and Wheeljack were close friends, like Bulkhead and Wheeljack, basically, type close. And Dreadwing realizes he doesn't really have the slightest edge. If not, he might be killed in this moment. But then a ground bridge is opened beneath him, and he basically falls through it and lands in the Decepticon warship. Optimus sees this and says, "Soundwave." And then Wheeljack says, "If that guy wasn't here, we would have an easy time killing cons." And Bulkhead's like, "Huh, you got that right." Now, Dreadwing lands in the Decepticon ship, the Nemesis, and he looks around, wondering where he is, but he sees multiple Decepticons, Vehicons, and he's like, "Is this a Decepticon base?" As someone comes behind him, and it's Soundwave, who informs him it is. And Soundwave would basically bring him towards the main hangar where all the Decepticons are and shows him around. Now, Dreadwing immediately hugs his brother Skyquake, and he's like, "It's been a long time, brother." "It has. I see you're still trying to kill a few wreckers." "Indeed. I was chasing one of them. His name is Wheeljack." "Him? I heard he's a bit of a rascal." "Well, because the other of us get to have him." And Wheeljack is brought towards the base. And yeah, I would say that'd be the end of episode 8. Where's Makeshift? He's there, but I don't think I'll be using him for a while. Maybe soon, but not for now. Now we skip to episode 9. Episode 9 goes, I would say, a lot differently, as there are a few Autobots to go on this mission, which is Optimus, Iron Knight, Jazz, Ratchet, Bumblebee. See what I did there? Alita, RC, and Tailgate, along with Cliffjumper. The 9 of them go on this mission as the other Autobots are just busy chilling their base. And they would not get attacked by the Decepticons, as Sunwave, since he's the leader and since like every Decepticon respects him a lot, I'm not gonna lie, they won't really disobey his orders. So there'll be no Decepticons in this mission, and it's gonna be way easier. And Mech wouldn't be able to basically get that what was it called? The dingus? Yeah, I think it was called the dingus. Yes. Yeah, but whatever it was, that thing that has a lot of gamma or radiation or whatever. Yeah, they make never gets them. Now we will skip to episode 10. Now episode 10 will play a bit differently. Now Bulkhead goes on that mission like he did in the episode, but he has Wheeljack along with Springer, and the three of them are busy chatting, having a good time, and they would see basically a that painting of the energon harvester, and they're wondering what it is. But Wheeljack will inform them that it's the energon harvester. But they get attacked by Breakdown and Knockout in this timeline, as both bots actually came together. And the thing is, I wasn't gonna let Breakdown die quickly. Imagine him fighting the three of them. Now he would be dead. So I'm bringing Knockout as a precaution to make sure he doesn't die. And basically, Knockout and Breakdown will work together to basically fight the rest of the Autobots. And it's a tough time for them. I'm not gonna lie. They're getting overwhelmed. They're getting beaten. They're getting thrown around left and right. They do sneak attack them, but remember it's three Autobots, so yeah, the other two don't easily fall for it, and they all work together to basically fight them. And Breakdown and Knockout managed to escape, but Springer wanted to chase them, but Jack's like, nah, leave them. It's better if they leave. We're gonna need to recover a bit. We're barely that injured. Yeah, that's the point. I want to be 100% when I kill them. Ah, I hate my life sometimes. As we cut to the Autobots going back to base and them discussing how to get the Energon Harvester. But Agent File will be basically the human who's gonna go get it, as he volunteers to go in and steal it for them and bring it towards them. Now the Autobots are busy waiting for Agent Fireball. The Autobots that are there are Optimus, Alita, Ironite, Jazz. Who else should I bring? Who else should I bring? You know what? I'm gonna add Cliff Jumper, Bumblebee, and Spring and Hard Rod. And the eight of them would be there. Now they would be ambushed by the Decepticons, which is Breakdown, Knockout, Blitzwing, uh, Skyquake, and Dreadwing. Yeah, along with Soundwave. And Soundwave will manage to grab the Energon Harvester. And he's about to leave, but someone basically stops him from leaving. And this is Hot Rod. And Hot Rod smiles towards Soundwave and says, "Oh, if I manage to kill you, or I might be promoted to possibly sergeant. Let's do this." As basically Hot Rod doesn't hesitate to rush in and attack Sunwave, and he manages to have a good fight with him, but this is Sunwave, so he gets pissed up quickly. But with this distraction, it allowed Springer to basically sneak attack Sunwave and grab the Energon Harvester. And the Autobots quickly leave with Agent Valor, making sure they can get out of here. Now, Sunwave is mad, but does think that the Autobots are too goody two shoes to just use this Energon Harvester in a ruthless way. So he comes down and realizes there are more opportunities and they can have a better time. Now, episode 11, I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be the racing one. Now, I would see Wheeljack racing, but that's pretty much it. But the episode will be mostly about Megatron recovering, and Megatron does recover and wake up, and Megatron is like, "Oh, what happened?" As we would see Soundwave arrive with Blitzwing, Dreadwing, Skyquake, and Breakdown and Knockout. And Megatron looks at all of them and he's like, "Oh man, Soundwave, you have been busy." Honestly, if it was Starscream, he would never do any of this. You, Soundwave, you are the greatest lieutenant. Dang it, I should have promoted you instead of that stupid Starscream. But it's fine, it's all in the past. Ah, Blitzwing, it's been a long time. Hello, Lord Megatron. Dreadwing. I'm here to serve you, Master. Skyquake? I am here to serve you, Lord Megatron. And breakdown and knockouts. Hello, Lord Megatron. Hello, Megatron. Soundwave is like, so, Master, how are you feeling? I'm feeling refreshed. I'm guessing Knockout was taking care of me. Yes. But we do have a bit of a problem, Master. Oh, what is it? The Autobots have also boasted the numbers, as they have three other Autobots. Three others? Who are they? Wheeljack, Springer, and Hot Rod. Wheeljack, I know him. He's explosive type. He's a bit of a loose cannon. Springer is kind of like him, but more reserved. But who the hell is Hot Rod? He's a new recruit. I'm guessing he's probably the last generation that was born. Doesn't matter. Our numbers are great. And that'll be the end of episode 11. I'm not gonna lie, that's basically how the episode will go, kind of. But yeah, we'll just see Wheeljack racing along with Knockout racing and Megatron being revived. So yeah, that's the end of the episode, and we skip to episode 12. Now, that episode obviously will go differently. Now, instead of it being RC and Jack, since there's no humans, thank goodness, thank you, there's no one to ruin anything. Ah, you can't tell me the humans went useless, you can't. Now, we would have five Autobots with, well, yeah, basically five Autobots on this mission. And the Autobots are Jazz, Cliffjumper, Tailgate, RC, and Bumblebee. These five Autobots are on the mission. Now, they do discover Arachnid's ship, and RC gets PTSD. Instead of her remembering Tailgate's death, it's her remembering her brutal torture. And the other Autobots also recognize that this is Arachnid's ship, and Bumblebee's like, this is a bad time for us. And Jazz is like, you got that right, bro. All right, we need to split up and find Arachnid. And Cliffjumper looking at his bro like, you're joking, right? Split up? That's a bad idea. It's fine. We all have the communications out, all right? Whatever you guys hear, we will also hear. So it's fine. We can split up. This is a bad idea, but why not? And they basically split up and go looking for Arachnid. Now, I would say, a few Autobots find her. Yeah, I would say RC finds Arachnid like she doesn't get it. She tackles her down, but then quickly gets off of her as she's scared of Arachnid because of the torture she gave her. Don't blame her. But thankfully, she's saved by the other Autobots, such as Jazz, Cliffjumper, Tailgate, and Bumblebee, who come in the nick of time to save her. And all of them will work together to basically tag team Arachnid. And Tailgate will quickly get the webs that are on RC and rips them off. And he tells RC, the more you allow your fear to control you, the more you won't be able to face anything. You have to face your fears, RC. Hearing this, RC's like, fine, as she rushes in and helps out the others. And all of them will work together and manage to subdue Arachnid and take her back to base as their prisoner, and also bring her ship just as a souvenir. And with that, this will be the end of this part. That's kind of crazy. Wanted to go a bit more, but hey, it's sad. Hope you guys liked it and enjoy, and see you guys later.